First Jonas and Moshe, Kaminker Rebbe shlita, share begins. This is the Zaydas.
You don't have to serve Hashem with somebody else's Yaitza Tov and with somebody else's Yaitza Hara. Everybody has his own. And everybody has to conquer his own Yaitza Hara. Avram Avini, there's a difference between Avram Avini and David HaMelech. Avram Avini took his Yaitza Hara and he overturned it into a Yaitza Tov. That's why we say Imetzusa as Levuvoi Neiman Levonecha. Levuvoi means two. Levuvoi, Lev is one. Levuvoi is two. He had two Yaitza Tovs because he made his Yaitza Hara for a Yaitza. That's Avram Avinu. David HaMelech, he killed his Yaitza Hara. V'libi chulal b'kirbi. David HaMelech had a very big milchumah. If anyone wants to know what's Taj fighting a Yaitza Hara, he should look into the life of David HaMelech. He had a fight. David HaMelech wasn't meant to be at all. David HaMelech's neshama was zilch, nothing, zero. And Udam Erishin saw the neshama of David HaMelech, to be David HaMelech, and he donated 70 years. He donated to David HaMelech 70 years, and that's why the Ariyah Kudish says something very beautiful. The Pusik says, "V'hamelech David zukn miyoid." The Melech David was very old. Come on, he was only 70 years old. Why was he? Why Melech David zukn miyoid? No, he became now 1,000 years old. Because Udam Erishin was meant to live 1,000 years. He only lived 930 years. 70 years he gave David HaMelech. Now when David HaMelech lived 70 years, he became 1,000 years old. So David HaMelech was a nice guy. But he had, if you want to know what means a Gehenna of a life, that's why when we talk about Tekiyu, Shvurim, Triyu, Tkiyu, if you ever look at the small lettering, Tekiyu is Avroam, Shvurim is Yitzchak, Triyu is David. Tekiyu is Avroam, that's Chesed, that's a nice long sound. Shvurim is 3 breaks. It's still not so bad. That's Midas Adin. That's Midas Adin. Triyu, oh, that's full of breaks, right? That's David HaMelech. And that's why it resembles David HaMelech, because David HaMelech had so many tzuras. But the Zohar HaKudish tells us that when David HaMelech had so many tzuras, when he was busy with the Rebbeinu Shalom, he made sure to always have a smile on his face. The Zohar HaKudish says, David Batche de Malkim. David HaMelech was the Batchen of the Rebbeinu Shalom. No, a Batchen is a pretty happy job. But in order to be a Batchen, what's a Batchen? A Batchen is somebody that gets up a wedding and he's Mesamayach. That's a Batchen. David HaMelech was the Batchen of the Rebbeinu Shalom. He made sure always to be Mesamayach Keviyuchu. The Rebbeinu Shalom. And the Zohar HaKudish says, as much tzuras as David had, but when he was being Mahana, the Rebbeinu Shalom, can do sits too. Command it. When he was being Misamayach Keviyuchu, the Rebbeinu Shalom, he forgot all his tzuras. I want to know who else could do it. David HaMelech was on the run. Shaul HaMelech wanted to kill him because of Lishon Hara that some bad people spoke on him. The ones that did that didn't. They didn't even live half of a person's life. They didn't live to live a half of a life. They didn't live to live 35 years old. They only lived 33 years. They were the biggest Gedolim of Klal Yisrael. Doig was the Rosh Sanhedrin. Achetoivel was so big